Hey, how are you doing? It's Ezra here. And again, I'm about to share something with you that I haven't been sharing with many people at all. But I think it's important. It's important to share the journey, to share the process, because my goal with this channel is my very first video. What you'll be noticing would be I wouldn't be doing any editing on this video. It would just be a straight dry run. This would just be who I am, what it is, because right now, just the time to be able to edit videos and so on, it's not something that I'm able to provide right now until hopefully very soon things might change. But I'm going to share with you my journey. And throughout this channel, I hope to inspire many people. I hope to be able to be an inspiration for other people who are looking to start something up. So again, you saw the title, six figures to now $0. Now, I will say this, essentially I'm starting over. I'm going to explain to you exactly what it is. Now, I'm not like at completely zero, but I'm just starting over because I'm really starting up a business from ground up right now because one of my current businesses, there's just been so many challenges with it. It still makes money, but it's been so many challenges with it because of the niche that it's in, which is a health niche. And with ads and so on, I get so many different issues that I'm about to restart my agency, but from zero, ground up, and build it up more. Now, I'll share with you, it's already started the process a little bit, so it's not at zero, but I think it's pretty much in the baby stages. So I'm really excited to share with you this journey. I'm sharing with you with the hopes of what is it that I'm hoping and looking to do. Just to give a quick backstory, so my name is Ezra for those who do not know me. And, at times I'll go by the name Gospel Entrepreneur. And I've been doing missionary work, right? Missionary work for the past many years of my life, from 2016, 2014, no, sorry, from like 2013, 2014 onwards, like around 10 years. And whilst doing missionary work, I sort of let go any sort of business work that I've run in the past. So anything that was making me money in the past, I sort of eliminated it, right? And then I'm like, okay, well, how do I now sustain myself as a missionary? And that's when I was re-inspired to start back doing business. But I was doing it together with my family. So it wasn't by myself. So it was with multiple individuals doing it together, right? Some of my siblings. So it wasn't until the year 2019, right? In 2019, I was deciding at that point that there was someone that I was interested in that I wanted, hopefully the graphics, the little drawings help. I'm just really doodling as we speak. It's just what it is. Um, you know, so hopefully, I met someone which now is my wife, and while I was doing missionary work. And I decided, okay, you know what? Before we get married, which was supposed to be in the year 2020, before we got married, I would actually start up a business, right? And I decided I would start up a business that was an agency. So there are two businesses I actually started that year. Well, I started an agency at first. I actually started coaching people on something that I was already doing though. And then after we got married, um, decided, okay, you know what, let me grow this agency. So in 2020, I decided, okay, I want to grow this agency a lot more after we got married. Because at that point, really and truly, before I got married, I mean, I was making like $400 a month with what I was doing. But then everything was taken care of because I was also making money in other avenues. My time was really, I mean, that was like a side hustle then. Majority of my time was really doing the mission work, and I brought in a lot more money for the missionary efforts and so on that was being done, but that was covering all my expenses and everything else. But I was just really making like 400. I actually told that to my wife before we got married, and she was okay with that. I'm like, what, are you serious? You're okay with this, right? And then so long story short, and I wish I could share the full story with you right now, but in 2020, When we got married, we decided to start growing the agency. And I remember starting to like do cold outreach, in people's DMs and then doing cold calls. Full week pass, full week pass, and then there were no clients, right? And I'm like really just trying to see, okay, wow, how do I grow this? And I just kept being consistent. The second week, I was able to actually close 3 clients. And I would say in total now, my monthly revenue probably at that point was, let's say, around like $3,500 a month. And, it was going well at first. We, continued to build things up. I started off something as well that my wife can also help with. So from the agency, I also started another business that was an e-commerce business. And the e-commerce business we started later in that year. And because it was starting to do really well, I decided, you know what, let me put more time and energy into this business. And of course, before this agency one, I was actually running like social media accounts, right? And I grew accounts to like 100K plus followers. And I started making money by selling those accounts. I sold accounts before for like over $20,000. I sold accounts for like $12,000, $8,000. I was making, I started making a lot of money. I remember when we got married, I'm like, okay, baby, you know what? If we can just make like 2,000 a month, then I'll be happy. I'll be happy with that. Of course, realizing that that could barely pay for someone's expenses, living expenses, and so on. And, I aimed there, but then that year, the Lord, allowed us to, in 2020, the Lord allowed us to make way more than we ever imagined in a short time frame because all this we were doing at the second half of the entire year and majority is made in the last quarter of the year. So I remember we started the e-commerce and it really started doing well. It really started doing well where I think in one of the months we were able to do almost $30,000, right? And we were doing basically, on average maybe 1,500 days we started to do. And it was doing so well that I really started lessening any type of agency work. I'm like, you know what, let's focus on this e-commerce because by the rate we're going there, I was really planning to build this up to a $2 million empire, in the next 12 months. I had a plan and strategy and everything to be able to do that until we depended so much on Facebook ads that soon afterwards, what many face, I don't know if anyone is familiar with this, but what you call a Facebook ban, Facebook ad ban. So those $2 million hopes went down into the trash can. And it was for full, I mean, all that happened in like around 2021. And there's certain things I should have really done. I've learned a lot of lessons, what not to do. I've been discouraged in certain areas, and I didn't really push things as much as I should have. So of course, for the next 2 years up until 2023, really struggled to get this going again. And we've still been maintaining this e-commerce. However, it's, probably the most we've gotten it to since was maybe like 15,000 in a month. But then right now we're not running any ads at the moment. And, it's just because we were on a good pace again and we got another, guess what? Facebook ads ban. Even after starting over again, we started making 15,000 per month. And because we were planning things out and, we were actually spending a lot of money on Facebook, and because they banned us, then we ended up being in a negative because we planned out, okay, in the next 2 weeks, based upon how things are going right now, then we will probably be back at like 30K months. But then we end up being in the negative because our ad account just got banned in the middle of that, whilst a lot of the money was actually already taken out for the ads. But the minute it started becoming very profitable, we got a ban. So we're like, okay, wow, what do we do now? We have a lot of money to pay, right? And we're making so much that we're down just from that business there like $16,000. However, we were on pace already doing almost like, let's say, over $1,000 to about like $2,000 every single day. So right now, basically, with all of this, what I'm saying is that we're just really maintaining the e-commerce. So we really starting over, really maintenance. And, without us doing any advertising, it don't really bring in much money at all. However, sometimes we do send out still emails and so on to be able to bring in some sort of revenue. But we realized that, okay, you know what we should have done, like really from 2019 all the way to 2024, is continue doing the agency, right? We let go of it. Every now and then we'll service clients, but never really focus as much on it. But I'm sort of re-inspired to be able to start back this entire agency and to get it going again. And I want to bring you on a journey because right now, let's just say we start off at zero. The reason why I say not at zero because we recently started doing work. We have an app connected to it that we basically have been able to white label. And we already started onboarding people onto it. So I'll say we probably onboarded maybe around like 7 people for about like $67 a month. So there is a level of income coming in with that. But we do have other offers that we're about to launch out, like, for website building and also for reputation management. And we don't really have any clients yet for those. So what's the plan? Because it's January and we really need clients. We really need to build things up. And I just really wanted to bring you on this journey with me in building up an agency from scratch in 2024. Show you the process, not just an agency, but different aspects. Maybe very soon, let's see how things go with the e-commerce. We'll be sharing with you more videos soon. If I think it's still a great brand. People really love it. And I think it could go really far. I believe it has a potential, like a $10 million plus potential in this brand. So who knows? But right now, this is where we are. We really starting things back up and getting things going. And daily now, I'm like, okay, you know what? I'm going to start getting cold calls then. Get back to the basics. I mean, I do have some assets that's very minor, but I do have, still even team members that's been with me for a long time because we've been just marketing our e-commerce and doing different things. But I'm really just starting over. There's no clients for those just yet. I did launch a free offer. I got like 5 people in, and they ended up being the individuals that signed up for this app here. And however, my goal is to get high ticket offers in, you know, and be able to get people on monthly subscriptions. So this is my plan. My plan for this year is so that way I can build a $1 million subscription agency, right? And I've yet to hit $1 million. I've set that target many different years and I've missed it. I felt like it could have happened. Circumstances took place, but what I realized, which I actually saw recently, also Grant Cardone mentioned that as well, is if you miss a target, don't set a lower target than you've made before. And I thought about that because my targets in the past were like 2 million plus. But now I'm really lowering things because of past experiences. But then a target doesn't necessarily mean you achieve it per se, but it just means that it's something that you work towards. But I have a process. My goal is, okay, you know what? I need to get 4 clients every week. And I want to keep you updated on that, how things are going. This week I've been doing different things for clients, but I haven't closed not one. So it's the journey. Just today, I was able to do 53 cold calls, right? Did 53 cold calls. But I mean, thankfully from it, I have so far 2 appointments booked, and I'm hoping to get clients from there. I do have people throughout, that have an interest so far that throughout the week, and I'm hoping to close several people. But it's a journey to a $1 million recurring revenue. Uh, you know, $1 million in recurring revenue agency. And to do that, based upon my current offers, I need about 3 to 4 clients a week. Will I get this number? I don't know. Will I get one a week? I don't know. But I'm going to see. I'm going to do it. And I'm going to share with you the experience and the journey. And I hope that you can join me in this journey. So if you really want to continue to join me in this journey, feel free to subscribe. Subscribe to this channel. Share it with others. Leave a comment. I'd love to hear from you. I'll be actually responding to every single comment that comes on this channel. And I'm hoping to weekly be able to share updates with you of what is going on. And hopefully we can, this might be something that will inspire not just 10, 100, but we'll look back and see hundreds of thousands of people, millions of people that are able to view this video. And, there's always a start. There's always a start. And my final thoughts is oftentimes we think about the end result, but what I'm learning in this time frame is how to enjoy the process. Close 0 clients so far through this week for the 2 main offers that we have, but I'm actually enjoying the process, even if I haven't achieved the goal so far. So again, I really look forward to spending more time with you, sharing with you more, and it's all unedited videos. And hey, feel free to join my Discord. I do have a Discord here for entrepreneurs, gospel entrepreneurs, any entrepreneur really wanting to be able to implement principles and to be able to grow and scale a business. So join it up and check out my description. You can do so, subscribe, and I look forward to sharing a lot more with you. All right, you have a good one. See you on the next video.